So today we were heading out, checking out a wreck, but we couldn't find it. A lot of these on the maps aren't still there. Sometimes they've been cleaned up in different things. So we went to a spot where the kids saw some coral when they were being dragged by a sailboat when we came in. We went to go check that out. It wasn't exactly what we're looking for, so now we're heading to the southern part of the island to go to where there are some rocks and go snorkel around there. It's supposed to be really calm for the next few days, so we might actually just anchor out near there. There's normally a little bit more swell on this side of the island, but we're hoping that since it is calmer, it won't be a problem. So that's where we're off to now, and hopefully we'll find some good snorkeling.
Hi, my name's Micah, and this is my wife Grace and our two kids, Gabriel and Alana. We saw them growing up fast and wanted to see the world while they were still with us. So we fixed up a 37-foot aluminum catamaran, have been living on it for almost 2 years now. We've added Cypher to our family since we started. We've been exploring the oceans and reefs of the Florida Keys, but are getting ready to explore more of the Caribbean.
Right after we fix up our hurricane-damaged Leopard 48.
Join us as we share more of our adventures with you.
I don't know if you can see it out there, but that's the Yankee Freedom ferry coming back from the Dry Tortugas.
Just at some rocks, and I think it's about here, and we caught 2 hogfish, and I forget what the other one was called, but it's so exciting, so I just speared them, and I'll show you the fish right now. We're figuring out how to cut them since we don't have internet and we've never cut them before. Cypher loves looking at the fish. How's it going with the cutting?
There's that hole where you shot it.
It's going.
Yeah.
First time. We'll see how it goes.
Can't wait to eat the hogfish.
I know you love hogfish.
What's the other one called again?
Spadefish.
Spadefish.
Which was much prettier before it was in the fridge.
Yeah.
So we moved over to the southern section of the Marquesas, and it is gorgeous here. The anchorage we're at, you can see the bottom, and it's mostly like mostly sand and stuff. But
Soft coral.
It's so beautiful down there right now. And we found the rocks, which is all like coral heads, and it's a huge area. We ended up spearing some fish, a couple of hogfish, and what was it called? Do you remember what it's called?
Angel head?
No.
Atlantic spadehead.
Spadefish, yes.
Yeah, striped black and white.
And
fish.
I also got a big permit fish, but when it was on my spear and ended up coming off, and then I went to go spear it again, and this huge, like 4-foot barracuda swoops in and starts destroying it, which was just crazy. We also saw our first lionfish ever
So pretty.
in the Keys, and that was really cool. Yeah, it was beautiful. I was not close enough to the boat where I was comfortable spearing it and bringing it back to the boat because their spines are venomous, and I didn't want to have any issues with that. But it's supposed to be calm for a few days, so we're going to stay out here as long as we can. This is a beautiful area, and there's more on the map. There's more rocks around to explore, and hopefully those are also coral heads. So
I think the Atlantic side just has a lot more color variation, and I really like that.
a lot more fish too.
Yeah, it's just prettier. And Micah and Gabriel saw a big nurse shark earlier. We stopped at 3 places on our way here. When we were looking for a wreck.
They weren't comparable at all.
But we didn't find the wreck. It was like a workout. There was a pretty good current. And
there
it was
wasn't
not
much of a
very
current
fun to
here.
look at. There wasn't anything to see.
I wonder if the current is less here just because of where we are, or because it was like slack tide. You know, we'll find out tomorrow when we go spear fishing.
I feel like we were in the direct line between the Gulf and the Atlantic, and now we're a little bit more blocking that. Like we're a little bit
it
more.
goes around the Marquesas both ways. One way, the other side we were anchored was like a 1.5 current. I think the east side they say has like a 3 or 4 knot current, which we're not planning to anchor there because it's just it'll be in a direct area of wind and everything too.
But it was more than a 1 knot current.
Yeah, it was a pretty good current today that we were swimming against, and not to mention there's nothing to see.
It was like a little spooky actually, because it was like the water was a little yellowy, and then there'd be like darker grass sections where you could really see nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we came over here and jumped in, and it was like, oh no, the second place we stopped
was blue.
Like when you looked in the water, we could
But it's
see
still
a
kind of murky.
little bit of
I have
stuff.
a little video that I'll put in here so you can see what it looked like. And we saw the nurse shark there.
And then we came here and anchored. Gabriel stayed with Cypher on the boat, and then we all went to Alana and Micah and I took the dinghy over. The dinghy
because we weren't sure we were
going to
see anything.
Right.
But we did.
But it turned out to be really pretty. I saw some little fish that looked like neon tetras. So cute.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the little fish were like following us around. There's a little barjack that kept on being like super close, like almost.
Right, if you turned your eyes, it would be right there.
Yeah, it was funny.
Alana followed it around and videoed it, so we might have some video of it while I was following me around. Yeah, and then we came back to drop off some fish and get Gabriel and Cypher so Gabriel could swim, and we put the fish in Cypher's body. And so it's just a bucket, like a basin. It's a basin that we put a toilet seat on for Cypher, and we put the fish in there, and he just thought it was very interesting seeing something moving around in there. He ended up really liking the hogfish though.
Oh yeah.
He had hogfish for dinner.
And also he was like interested in it since it was like flopping around while I was watching him. And he was like putting his paw up and down, and then one time he was like touches it and it's like, and then it started moving around. He's like surprised. But yeah, he really likes it, the fish.
Of course he just had pieces of fillet pre-cut. He didn't actually like bite into the fish or anything.
Oh no.
But now he's acting super wild and running crazy now that he's had his wild hogfish. Well, that was really fun. I just generally really like the colors here. We'll see what the stars are like. It's pretty cloudy tonight.
Yeah, see how comfortable this area is too. So hopefully we can be here for a few more days at least.
On this trip, we're headed to the Dry Tortugas, and we found some amazing things there. I ended up making an entire coloring book just about the Dry Tortugas. You can find it on Amazon, link in the description below. We show you where to go snorkeling in the book. but also just show you some of the amazing fish and the facts we learned about the place.